Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jolyne and I make relaxed hair videos here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about some hair myths that need to be disposed of, debunked, deleted from our lives, okay? So if it is that you want to be led into the light, if you want to get away from these lies and propaganda, then make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share it with a friend, and of course hit that red button and subscribe to the channel so you could be a part of the gang, okay? So let's get into today's video. Okay, so let's talk about our first myth, being "D makes your hair grow." Now, what in the clock bars are you talking about, sis? I feel this from a lot of people, especially like older people who have, like, you know, air length hair for the past 20 years, and it's not a pixie cut, it's not on purpose. Be telling you that dirt makes your hair grow. I definitely do think that the natural oils from your scalp, the sebum, like, it really does help to nourish your hair, especially if it is that you shampoo your hair and you don't follow it up with some kind of moisturize and seal routine. Your hair will definitely be dry, and our texture hair, black hairs, more tightly coiled, so it's difficult for, you know, the sebum to travel down the length of the hair as opposed to other ethnicities or races. But the concept of dirt making your hair grow as it's, I don't know, manure to a plant, says this is not the wave. Like, actually not taking the time to wash your hair and get rid of all that dirt and all the product just accumulated on your hair, child, that buildup is gonna block out any kind of moisture that you're trying to get into your hair, and ultimately hair that's not moisturized, hair that's dry, that's the hair that breaks. So dirt does not make your hair grow. Dirty hair is not better for you. Like, wash your hair, get your moisture into your hair. Yes, allow the natural oils from your hair to be produced and to nourish your scalp, but also make sure that you're nourishing, you know, the length of your hair with great moisturizing products. My next hair myth: black people can't wet their hair. Boy, if you don't do it, I don't know, I feel like I've been victim of this growing up, and I've seen a lot of my friends do it. You know, like, the rain is coming down and you see all these black women sprinting like Usain Bolt for shelter because there's no way your hair can get wet. You shouldn't avoid water. Like, black women can have water in their hair, and they should put water in their hair because water is the best moisturizing product, and without it, I mean, again, your hair will be prone to breakage. My hair is relaxed. The relaxer, the chemical, is already gone on my hair. It's already broken on the bonds of my natural hair, made it straighter. But of course, there is my new growth at the top. It's not coming in, it's still natural. So me wetting my hair, be that in the pool, at the beach, from the rain, or even just washing my hair every week, or putting water in a spray bottle and spraying it on my hair, that's not gonna make my hair turn back natural. Okay, there's nothing that I can do to make my hair turn back natural unless I, you know, I do a transition or whatever, do a big chop, and then I return to natural. But in terms of anything I put in my hair, it's not gonna make my hair go back natural. Okay, it's not gonna happen. So I mean, if you see a friend running from the rain or probably not wanting to get into the water because she doesn't want to mess up her hair, it's probably just that she doesn't want to mess up her hairstyle, as opposed to being unable to get your hair wet. Because you can get your hair wet, it won't change the texture of your hair. I mean, if it's like pool water or sea water or even the rain, definitely want to get rid of any of those impurities and wash it out of your hair. But in terms of like washing your hair every week and putting water in your hair before, like, a moisturize and seal, like, these things are very important to make sure that your hair is healthy and hydrated, and you really prevent, you know, dry and brittle hair. Okay, my next hair myth is split ends can be repaired.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No, I wish. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer winner. I wish split ends could be repaired, but unfortunately they can't be. The only way that you can get rid of split ends would be to end their lives. Okay, get rid of them, get a nice clean trim. So any product that says it's a split end serum or a cure or remedy or repair or mender or air bender, like, no, they're not. No product is able to put your split end back together unless an angel came from heaven above, took a needle and thread and put it back together himself. You need to get rid of your split ends by cutting them off. And I guess this allows me to segue into my next hair myth, which would be the more you cut your hair, the more it will grow. Bruh. Now, first of all, your hair grows from your roots, okay? It's not from your ends, and on average your hair grows about ½ an inch every single month. So imagine every time your hair grows, you're cutting off some of the ends. Like, you're never gonna be able to retain the length that you're growing. Like, your hair is always growing. We see it because we're relaxed. You see your new growth is coming in and your relaxed ends, you see that there's a difference. But what happens is that we often don't retain our length because we're doing, you know, silly hair practices. For example, if you grew up in the Caribbean, you probably heard that, you know, every full moon, if you cut your hair, it'll make your hair longer. Every new moon, you cut your hair, it'll make your hair thicker. And, you know, stupid me, I used to be cutting my hair all kind of twice a month, trying to make my hair longer and thicker. Boo. I mean, eventually I got my life together and I stopped cutting my hair so often. Right now I just trim my hair when it's needed. The more you cut your hair won't make your hair longer. It might just allow you to retain your particular hairdo, but it doesn't necessarily make your hair grow longer because you're kind of getting rid of your hair sometimes unnecessarily, unless it is that you have split ends. Of course, you want to make sure you trim those off so that they don't travel up the length of your hair and cause breakage. And lastly, my last hair myth is kind of one I didn't want to include because I feel like it's often mentioned so many times and people have debunked it over and over. You know, black hair grows, relaxed hair can grow, natural hair can grow. The important thing to do is to take care of your hair. Sometimes we want to blame others for our own actions, like, oh, I got a relaxer when I was 10 and my hair never recovered. Sis, you're 37, okay? It's been a long time. You've had enough time to recover. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, when people would mistake my hair for a weave, I'd be like, no girl, I didn't go buy this at any market. I grew this in my own garden, okay? And I use it as an opportunity to just educate people that once you take care of your hair can retain length. I do think that there's like an underlying issue though sometimes, in that, you know, people might think that if your hair is long or if it's thick, that maybe it has to be a weave, or maybe like you have to be mixed or something, as in you of your own self, like you're unable to achieve that. And I feel like that's such like a backward way of thinking. We've seen so many people grow their hair so long to shoulder length, to brush up length, to waist length, that's just not something that, you know, needs to, that can't be in our minds anymore. So I actually think that's the most important myth of today that has been cancelled is that black hair can grow. It always has been able to grow and it always will grow. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely had a ton of fun making it. Of course, don't let all that fun get to your head. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Any more hair myths that you know about that you're like, bro, what are you thinking? Go ahead and leave that down below in the comment section. As well as if there's anything that you guys would like to see here on this channel, you can also leave those comments down below because I'd be happy to do those things for you. And I'll make sure to be back with another video next Tuesday. So until then, always remember to stay hopeful, stay faithful, and stay loving. I'll see you guys in the next one. Blessings.